Have you been feeling unsettled since what we've seen in the media recently? Aslan is on the move. There is a giant outpouring of the Holy Spirit and a revival going on all over the world right now. I had some very specific signs come up for me when the Holy Spirit was trying to call me out of witchcraft. You might be experiencing these, but I'm just going to run through them because if it makes sense to you, I am telling you now from what I know, the Holy Spirit is calling you. You suddenly feel a real repulsion towards evil, darkness, cruelty in a way that you didn't before. We are desensitized in general, but all of a sudden it's like you're becoming extra sensitive to this stuff. That's the Holy Spirit at work. You might start to feel a significant detachment from human life, from the world around you. All of a sudden the things that matter don't matter all that much. Money, work, cars, houses. This was a big one for me, but I got taken back to my childhood. I was reminded of who I was as a child. A lot of nostalgic things started coming up for me, particularly, and this is a strange one, that bird. You know that bird that makes that noise? UK lot, you'll know what I'm talking about. When the Holy Spirit was calling me, that bird would not stop. It was everywhere. And it reminded me of being a kid. You'll feel a pull towards going to church or looking at the Bible, even if you never had this interest before. Obviously, this will apply more to me because I literally came out of New Age and witchcraft, but anything to do with New Age and witchcraft practices started to literally make my skin crawl, like it felt off. Doesn't matter how pretty something is dressed up, you start to get discernment. You start to realise what's evil underneath and what isn't. You actually start to see people in a different light. You can see who they actually are underneath. In a good way, most of the time, you see their hearts through things rather than the exterior. An overwhelming desire to let go of the past and start again. You might really want to isolate, like stay out of public, don't be going to any big public things, not even maybe going out with your friends. You may go into a period of isolation. A really strange knowing comes over you that this isn't the only life anymore. Like there is another one after this, a much bigger one. All of a sudden this life starts to look a bit like a test, almost like phase one. This isn't the be all and end all. You start to see the patterns of human life and how much it doesn't resonate with your soul, like the 9-to-5 work, not being able to afford anything, working to live. It really starts to show up as unnatural. The bad parts of yourself get highlighted. Nobody likes this part, but you start seeing things in you that you're like, ooh, I don't like that, that's got to go. Things that before you may have even defended or ignored, you start looking at yourself like, that's not me, that's not part of my soul. Where did you come from? Holy Spirit for me is all about family, all about love, and you really do start to connect with the people that you genuinely love and care for, and you start to prioritize your family over everything. Everything appears really colourful, okay? A lot of people don't understand what I mean by this. If the Holy Spirit is at work in you, those trees are green, that sky is blue, just like when we were kids. Remember how colourful everything was? Everyone's different, obviously, but those were the signs for me. There is a huge outpouring of the Spirit right now. Good and evil, the sides are being divided. God is showing up, so is Satan. So if the Holy Spirit is calling on you, don't ignore him. I promise you the peace that's coming for you and the everlasting life, Satan ain't going to give you that, honey.